Welcome back. This is video 2 in my series on the 7 hermetic principles. So if you haven't watched video 1 on mentalism yet, go back and watch it first because each principle builds on the one before it. Tonight, we're talking about the principle of correspondence. And this one is going to make so many things click into place for you, I promise. Because once you understand this principle, you'll never look at your external circumstances the same way again. The ancient teaching is very, very simple. As within, so without, as above, so below. Your outer world is a perfect mirror of your inner world. If you don't like what you're seeing on the outside, that's your sign to look within. So I'm going to break this down for you. Let's break down the science of why this works and how you can use it to completely transform your reality. Now, the principle of correspondence teaches that there is a direct relationship between your internal state, that is your thoughts, your beliefs, your identity, and your external reality, that's your relationships, your income, your health, and the opportunities that present themselves to you. The Hermetic masters understood that the microcosm reflects the macrocosm. What's happening inside you is being projected outward into your life. So your external world doesn't create your internal state. Your internal state creates your external world. Now, here's where people get tripped up. So they think to themselves, if I just fix my circumstances, if I get that job, if I get this relationship, if I can able to get my hands on this money, then I'll feel better. But it doesn't work that way, friend. It doesn't. Because your external reality is the effect, not the cause. Your internal identity is the cause, and it's always cause and effect. Always. In psychology, this is called confirmation bias and self-fulfilling prophecy. Confirmation bias means your brain actively seeks evidence to confirm what you already believe. If you believe that you are not good enough, your RAS will filter reality to show you every instance where you fell short, and it will ignore every instance where you have succeeded. You won't even notice it. Let me explain what the reticular activating system actually is and how it works. The RAS is a little bundle of nerves. It is located at the base of your brainstem, right where your brain connects to your spinal cord, right here. It's about the size of your pinky finger, but it has an enormous job. It acts as the gatekeeper between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Here's why that matters. Every single second, your brain is bombarded with about 11 million pieces of sensory information. Everything you see, you hear, you smell, you taste, and you feel. But your conscious mind can only process about 40 to 50 pieces of information per second. So the RAS decides what gets through and what gets filtered out. And here's the critical part about that. It makes that decision based on what you've told it is important, which is determined by your beliefs, your identity, and your dominant thought patterns, what you think about most of the time. If you believe money is hard to make, you will notice every financial struggle and overlook every opportunity that shows up. Your brain is not neutral. It's biased, and it's biased towards proving your beliefs true because of cognitive dissonance. Holding two conflicting beliefs is uncomfortable for your brain. Your brain wants consistency between what you believe and what you experience. So here's what happens. When your external reality doesn't match your internal identity, your subconscious will sabotage the external to bring it back in line with the internal every single time. This is why people who win the lottery often go broke within a few years. I think they said within 7 years, most lottery winners are broke. Their external wealth didn't match their internal identity of someone who struggles with money. So their subconscious found ways for them to blow it. This is why people in toxic relationships keep attracting the same type of partner. Their external relationships mirror their internal belief about what they deserve about love or what love looks like. Your outer world will always reorganize itself to match your inner world without fail. So now let's connect this to raising your frequency. Your frequency is your energetic state. and it is a direct reflection of your internal identity and your beliefs. When you're operating from an identity of fear, lack, or unworthiness, you are vibrating at a very low frequency. That is every shitty situation, shitty person, and shitty opportunity. And from that frequency, you attract these kinds of people, these kinds of places, and these kinds of things. But when you shift your internal identity, when you reprogram your subconscious beliefs and start operating from abundance, safety, worthiness, and confidence, your frequency rises. And your internal reality has absolutely no choice but to rise with it. And that's when your life becomes magical. This is why my work focuses on these 4 pillars: identity shifting, subconscious reprogramming, holistic health, and natural detoxification, because all 4 of these raise your frequency by shifting your internal state. I love what I do. When you detox your body, you remove physical blocks that keep you in a low frequency state. When you nourish yourself with holistic health practices, you give your nervous system the resources it needs to regulate. When you reprogram your subconscious, you change the beliefs that create your identity. So when you shift your identity, your external world shifts to match it. Magical. It equals magical life, I promise. As within, so without. Always, always, always. So here's how to apply the principle of correspondence in your life. It's 3 steps I've got for you. Step 1, your external world is your feedback system. Look at your life right now, your relationships, your bank account, your health, your career. Do not judge it. Just observe it, because it is showing you exactly what's happening internally. If your relationships feel chaotic, ask yourself, where is the chaos in my internal world? If money feels scarce, ask yourself, where do I believe in scarcity? If you feel stuck, ask yourself, where am I stuck in my identity? Your external world isn't the problem. It's the mirror showing you where the internal work needs to happen. Step 2, stop trying to fix the outside first. Most people try to change their circumstances without changing their identity. They think, if I just work harder, save more, meet the right person, then everything will be better. But if your internal identity hasn't shifted, you'll recreate the same patterns in a different form. You'll get the new job and you will still feel unfulfilled. You'll attract a new partner who triggers the same wounds. The outside can't change until the inside changes first. Step 3, shift your identity and watch the mirror shift. This is where subconscious reprogramming comes in. You have to identify the beliefs that are creating your current identity. You need to interrupt them and replace them with beliefs that align with who you're becoming. Negative thought, break it. Positive thought, do it all the time, every day, every week, every month, for the rest of your life. When you do this consistently, when you reprogram your subconscious and shift your identity, your external world will start to shift, not because you forced it, but because it is reflecting the new internal state. It works without fail. Here's what's so powerful about this principle. It puts you back in control of your life. Your external circumstances might feel overwhelming right now. You might be looking at your life and thinking, how in the hell do I even fix this? But the principle of correspondence tells you that you don't have to fix everything out here. You just have to shift what's in here. Your beliefs, your identity, and your frequency. Do that, and the mirror changes automatically. This is why identity work is the most powerful work that you could ever do in your life. Because when you change who you are at the core, everything you have changes with it. So here's the takeaway for you. The principle of correspondence teaches that your outer world is a mirror of your inner world. Neuroscience and psychology proves this through confirmation bias and self-fulfilling prophecy. Your external reality will always, always, always reflect your internal identity. If you want to learn more on how to shift your identity, reprogram your subconscious, and raise your frequency so that your external world can finally match the life that you're meant to live, then join me this Sunday night at 8 p.m. for my free live masterclass. I'm breaking down the exact process I use with my clients to create lasting transformation. You walk away with information that you can use and apply in your life to start your transformation now. The link will be in the description. Subscribe to my channel. I'm new here to YouTube. Please drop a comment and let me know what part of your external life is showing up where your internal work needs to happen. I read every comment. I will see you in video 3, where we talk about the principle of vibration and the real science behind raising your frequency. Grab my free PDF on subconscious reprogramming. It has everything in it that you need to do. It's got all the practices in it, the daily things that you need to do to reprogram your subconscious to do the identity work shift. It's completely free. The link will also be in the description. I've got 2 resources for you, and they both will change your life. I'll see you in the next video.